さんこんにちは。テクノプロモーション代表の河合宏です。いつも動画ご覧いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。今回ご紹介いたしますのはですね、アメリカ最大のヒートプレスマシンおよび熱転写フィルムのメーカーであります、スタール社ですね、の、いろんなのを作っておりますが、CAD-CUT シリーズの中のですね、つまりカットしてカス取りして熱で転写するというカットカス取りのCAD-CUT シリーズの中のですね、シリコンという製品をご紹介します。シリコン、100シリーズ、200シリーズ、500シリーズと3種類、厚みによってですね、3種類のシリコンシリーズが用意してございます。中で詳しい説明がありますが、今回の動画2本立てになっておりますので、1本目短い動画の後に詳しい使い方の、もう1本ありますので、ぜひ見逃さずに2本目の方で詳しい使い方を説明してありますので、ぜひよろしければ最後までご覧ください。でこの製品のですね、ご提供できるサイズですとか、ロールですとかカットシートでもご提供できますので、そのページのお値段や出ているページは、下にリンクが貼っておきますので、ぜひご覧ください。はい、では動画2本終わりましたら、またお目にかかりますので、まずご覧になってください。
Are you tired with working with standard HTV? Well, I'm going to show you something different. I'm Josh Ellsworth with Stahls, and in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 3 things you need to know about CAD-CUT Silicone die block. This is a product that's going to upgrade the results that you're delivering in your business and give you something that's more retail inspired than standard HTV. So let's start with number 1, and that's just how this product feels. Silicone is not a polyurethane-based HTV. It's a silicone-based product. Yes, you can still load it and cut it and weed it by the roll to create your results, but the finished product actually has a rubber texture to it. Think of a rubber band, or think of the brand insignia on these higher-end garments from your favorite sportswear brand, whether it's Nike, Under Armour, or New Balance. That's the feel you're getting on apparel when you decorate with silicone die block. It's awesome. The second thing you need to know is that it has the ability to block dye migration. And that's a really big deal. If you're not familiar with what that is, there's a lot of polyester garments that are out there on the marketplace that when you decorate them, they want to bleed through your print. They turn an otherwise white print pink when it's decorated onto a red garment. Also, there's a variety of sublimated fabrics that are in the market. Camos and patterns and certain things that are built into the garment. Well, guess what? Silicone die block can be used to print all of those fabrics and maintain the color integrity. That's not a feature you get out of every heat transfer product that's on the market, but we've built this CAD-CUT silicone to be die block. It'll block dyes, white stays white, you're going to love the result. The third thing I want you to know about CAD-CUT silicone die block is it's dimensional, slightly dimensional. It actually stands off of the garment a bit to give a higher perceived value when you're creating a logo and decorating a piece. So with all of those things combined, I think your customers are going to love CAD-CUT silicone die block in your business. It's available in a variety of colors, and it's a product that's easy to work with, easy to apply, and easy to generate profit with. Hi, I'm Josh Ellsworth with Stahls CAD-CUT Direct, the #1 manufacturer in the world of heat transfer vinyl. Today, I'm excited to introduce to you a brand new formulation of heat transfer vinyl from our development labs. That product is called CAD-CUT Silicone Die Block 200. CAD-CUT Silicone is a silicone-based heat transfer vinyl that's designed to block dyes in sublimated garments or just to handle polyesters better in general. So screen printers have been using silicone inks for quite some time to address these issues. You see it with the professional sportswear brands with their small logos and insignias. The challenge is screen printing inks are very difficult to work with, and we know screen printing is not ideal for personalization, for names and numbers. So we've been working on this product for a long time, and we're finally excited to release it to you. Let's cut some designs, and I'll show you how it applies to sportswear. Silicone comes to you just like any other heat transfer vinyl. We're cutting in a mirror image on the adhesive side of the material. The silicone mounted with the adhesive is onto a carrier that holds all of our design elements together after it's cut. As the name implies, this is a 200 micron thick heat transfer vinyl. It doesn't take much downforce at all to cut through it. On this Graphtec CE6000, I'm at a downforce of 13 to 14, depending on my blade sharpness and extension. The equivalent on a Roland is about 130 to 140 grams of downforce. The weeding process for this product is very easy. It doesn't have a sticky backing at all, so it's intended for larger designs, but it's very easy to peel away. You can even grip the material with your fingers only to sort of grab and pull into all the cavities. And with the clean cut, you should have no issues weeding. And let's head over to the heat press to show you how this heat applies. So let's take our white design, position it down. I'm looking to center the number there on the neck line. Cover it with the cover sheet, especially on a cold peel material, to ensure it doesn't stick to the heater and start to peel that too early. And as I mentioned, it is a cold peel, so if you're running in a factory with production, you may want to run an extra air line if you're using an air press, and you can blow it cool right on the press without having to remove it. If you're in a small shop, a cookie sheet works well to cool it down, or just slide it off the press. Hold it against something to cool it down, or shake it out. So I'm going to hold it against the table really quick, pull some of the heat out off to the side, bring it back into the frame, and then we peel cool. Now let's talk about the finish, feel, and texture here of silicone. It has, I would say, a rubber-like finish. If you think of a silicone wristband like I have on, you see these common, that's what it feels like. You get the texture to it, you also get sort of a rubbery feel, a nice stretch to it. It's really an athletic feel on the garment, and I think your customers are going to like it a lot. So now let's go ahead and pan over, rotate out the platen, and move over to the sleeve print. So I'm going to use the 6x10 inch platen on my Hotronix Fusion. Drop on my sublimated sleeve. Grab my next print. You'll notice this is true white going across the sleeve. Just going to make sure I'm centered. Going to cover it with the cover sheet and give it the 10 seconds. Now anytime you change platens, you should always check your pressure first to ensure you have accurate pressure locking down. Same process where I'm going to peel this cold. I'll just remove it, and this is small enough I can hold it against my heat press cart that I have here that's metal that pulls the heat out of it. Remove the carrier. When you first press silicone, this is what's unique about the technology. You may see it bleed right away. You may see the dye start to strike through the white print. Don't panic, that's normal. What we tell you is that silicone is designed to actually let the dyes dissipate or disperse through the face of the film, but that clears within 48 hours. So you want to make sure you allow 48 hours or put a little note with the order to inform your customer that it will return to a true bright white within 48 hours. Let's show you another application. In this case, I'm going to go back to my standard 16x20 platen. One of the more problematic products out there, you see these from a variety of suppliers, are the Digi-Camo performance tees that are fully sublimated or even roller printed, which is just a different manufacturing process that can also cause issues with bleeding. Going to make sure my pressure is correct. Do a little preheat. And then position my design. Now, we know you're going to love the feel of silicone. So we have it in different colors. There's even a black color, although something like this won't bleed through black. The point is we're giving you choices here, so if you want to decorate in the same finish, you can. In this case, we're going to show you how to do a two-color. Something very important to realize is that silicone cannot be layered. So what we've actually created on this is a trapping effect, where we're going to sort of leave a gap outline or a garment gap in between layers. So I'm going to start by pressing down the red for 10 seconds. I'm going to cold peel that. Load it back on, and then position my white. You'll see once we complete this, the gap space, make sure I didn't move that, you'll see the gap space in between the red and the white layers. We do recommend a cold peel. There is a little bit of a sort of tolerance in that, where sometimes you'll be able to just cool it down quickly on the press and release it. So that's CAD-CUT Silicone Die Block 200. It's a product that's easy to use. You don't need to be a chemist to understand how to use a silicone product to decorate apparel. It's going to give you the on-trend, rubbery, athletic feel with results that stay true to color. For more information, visit Stahls.com.
はい、スタールス社の、CAD-CUTシリコンいかがでしたかね。とにかく消化型でもですね、とにかく影響を受けにくい、ね、分厚い線もあって、シリコンということでしょうね。それからやはりこのラバータッチといいますか、やっぱりナイフとか高級品に、よく、使われているタッチと同じタッチだぞという説明もございましたので、かなり高級感が出るいいものですね。お値段も若干普通の平らなものよりはしますけども、その効果絶大ですよね。T シャツ以外にも帽子とかね、いろんなものにつくと思います。はい。では今回もご清聴ありがとうございました。まとめにかかります。